Americans don't even have access to their own accounts and all their videos are still up. So people can go in there and like flood it with comments of lies, misinformation, fake news. That's apparently allowed in social media now. And like just ruin someone's reputation on their own video, and that person has no access to delete any of the comments, to remove the video. Like they have no access to anything on their own account. Can you imagine if all your videos you couldn't touch and people still all around the world could do whatever they wanted, like commenting, stitching, green screening, whatever? Isn't that problematic? Like, shouldn't TikTok at least still give them access to their account just to like moderate, remove? That is wild to me that all their content is just stuck there with us still all having access to it. Okay, but Americans don't even have access to their own accounts and all their videos are still up. So people can go in there and like flood it with comments of lies, misinformation, fake news. That's apparently allowed in social media now. And like just ruin someone's reputation on their own video, and that person has...
Are you ready for it?
I'm telling you now, they're going nowhere. Fucking going nowhere. Maybe this is why I'm laughing at some of the videos I'm seeing of all like the people from the US being like, oh my god, this is the last video, I'm saying goodbye. Which, can I add, isn't their last video, because they've done like 3 or 4 last videos. I'm going blah blah blah. Well, as soon as fucking Trump, I've said his name. I always intend to not say words or names of people that I don't want to see on here because of the algorithm, and it'll start pushing their videos to me, and I don't want to see him. I hate him. Actually, no, I'm indifferent. I don't think of him at all. But anyway, as soon as he gets in that house, the house that's white, he's going to be like, I'm going to save you all. This is going to be great. I'm going to make America great again. We're going to give you TikTok. I'm going to throw you out. He's going to be like, I'm the greatest. I fucking give you TikTok. Oh my god. I
want the Americans back. I miss them. I miss them. I've learned my lesson. You can come back now. You can all come back now and join us. Be with us again. We miss you. I want the Americans back. I miss them. I miss them. I've learned my lesson. You can come back now. You can all come back now and join us. Be with us again. We miss you. I want the Americans back. I miss them.
Oh, as someone from the UK, I was obsessed with watching that Emery from like Utah, the one who does the makeup and she's now pregnant. I need to know what's happening because she can't just announce that she's like getting the gender reveal at like 8 weeks and then TikTok's banned. No. I don't know if this is too niche. Is anyone else on Emery TikTok when she's like putting the makeup on and as someone
So they're gone, as you may have noticed. The Americans are no longer here. Now, does anybody else feel like this was a, well, where were you moment? I think both for Americans and for, English-speaking non-Americans, I think we will all remember, like, what we were doing when TikTok got banned. At least I will, because I'm so heavily integrated into the space. Is that just me? Is that just the weird feeling I'm getting about this? Like, I'll remember what I was...
YouTube, su du canal de Blender.
now that they're gone, I think this is going to be a fascinating time in media entertainment, because can you think of a time where there was media entertainment without Americans? TikTok is almost like, sure, we had the whole world and access to the whole world, but we mostly, for the majority, watched HBO, AMC, and Showtime. And that's all gone. It's the country of entertainment and entertainers. The sense of humor they have, their attitude, their delivery, their sarcasm, their satire. We won't see that on here. It could be really interesting to see what flourishes out of this, the personalities, the styles, the talk about, in my case, music. Because I know the American music content creators did it in such a specific to America way. And we're not going to see that. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. I'm intrigued.
In order to seize the family.
So the TikTok ban happened in the US. I woke up to it and there's no more US TikTok. I'm seeing all the old videos of, US TikTok, but, and it was so sad. It was these past couple of days have just been sad on TikTok. I mean, I cried a lot. People saying goodbye, saying it's been great, and, telling us where they can follow them. And it's just been heartbreaking because, I've come to love TikTok. As an American living abroad, this is where I get my news. This is where I find out what's going on in the US, what's going on in the world. I've learned so much. I've become a better cook, I think. I started my sourdough starter. And I follow amazing American creators, and yeah, it's just super sad. Who am I gonna follow now? It's like crickets. I was just scrolling, and it was really doom scrolling. But life goes on. Time to check out Red Note. Maybe it's our time to shine now. Maybe that's how it goes. But, as an Alaskan living abroad, I'm just sad that now, the US can ban TikTok. They can ban an app, but they can't ban guns. They can ban free speech. That's crazy.
Det går inte längre att använda TikTok i USA, och när amerikanerna går in på appen möts de av ett meddelande som säger just det. Men det står också att man sätter sin tilltro till Trump för att de 170 miljoner användarna, alltså halva USAs befolkning, ska kunna använda appen igen. Och under lördagen sa Trump nämligen att han förmodligen kommer ge TikToks kinesiska ägare 90 dagar till för att sälja appen till ett amerikanskt företag. Och eftersom att Trump blir president imorgon finns det alltså en chans att TikTok kan komma tillbaka för de amerikanska användarna redan de kommande dagarna. Men det får vi alltså reda på först efter att Trump har svurit sin. Det går inte längre att använda.
So this is I've been seeing a lot about people saying we should make a massive inside joke now that America's off the app. If you're one of the Americans that managed to find a way around it, you're in it too, so don't spoil it. But tell them all their drafts have been posted, because I know I'd be spewing if I did that. I saw it in a comment, so credit to whoever that was. I've been seeing a lot about people.
I don't want Americans to leave TikTok. We would be losing 170 million of the finest content creators in the Anglophone world. Americans are probably the best content creators in the Western world. And why? Because they lack shame. Americans, yeah, sure, they have shame. I'm not saying they don't have shame. What I'm saying is they lack the specific type of social shame that comes with setting up your phone, say, in the middle of a busy public thoroughfare and doing a stupid TikTok dance. They don't have the shame that would prevent them from getting in a restaurant, sitting down and loudly filming a video to the detriment of everyone else. Their sense of shame is not at all poppy shame. In England and across Britain, I would say, there is a sense of, it's not solidarity, it's not community, that's broken down. It's something different, which is don't get ahead of yourself, don't stand out from the crowd. America, it's all about standing out from the crowd. You're meant to be the only one. You have to be the top of the pyramid. It's exceptionalism in a very different way. And that's what makes Americans so good at filming TikToks. We need them. They make this app go round. Yeah, sure. ByteDance might be born in China. It was made in America. And I bet you Americans do not have to overcome when they get on this little app every day. I bet they don't have to overcome the same sense of shame that I had to overcome to even switch on this camera and film this silly talking video. That's not how Americans are made. We need Americans to lead the way. Yeah, sure, this sort of like social content is leading to the degradation of social links and the way we interact with others in the real world. But what am I going to watch in the evening or any time my brain needs a 5-minute break from work if we don't have TikTok? You see the problem. I know, this is like...
Sadly, I don't think slavery is Islam. Does anybody else feel like this is our time to...
It's hard to believe that TikTok is getting banned in the US from tomorrow. It's absolutely heartbreaking. But you know what? When would be the best time to reveal the face, if not now? As a gesture of appreciation for your followership and support for the last few years, the last crunch is for you guys. We love you all. Oh, by the way, we have YouTube and Instagram. I suppose we'll see you there. Na zdrowie.